And welcome back to Quad V, guys. We're bringing you guys live coverage all the way from Epic.EIGHT, the Thermaltake eSports Call of Duty 4 tournament. We are seeing Team ESPC take it on versus Team Cooler Master Gaming in the second map now. Team Cooler Master did lose the first one, unfortunately. Very close, though. And they have now chosen...
Closer than it started to look like as well.
And they have now chosen Crossfire as their second map. The night is underway, so let's jump into the game and pick it up with where they are at now. And at the moment, 2 versus 2 in the knife. Make that a 2 versus none as ESPC win it. And will they be choosing the attacking side? It looks like it. TCM moving over to defense. ESPC going for the attack. And that is exactly what they would have hoped for. So now we are waiting for the lost players to ready up. The attacking side on Crossfire, very, very one-sided, don't you think?
I think, yeah, it takes a lot of skill for a team to hold off at least, you know, a 7-5 minimum kind of pull away from the attacking side. And I would be really impressed by TCM's defense if they managed to hold that off, especially after it's such what I can only describe as an aggressive, really aggressive play on the backlot from ESPC. So let's see how this plays out.
Definitely with the scopes now, a little bit more freedom compared to backlot. We should see a little bit of a better scope battle coming up between the two. Starting off with Replan though, looks like he's actually going to be doing a smoke. As he then tries to pick up the players running into the watermelon building. Doesn't seem like that player he is expecting to run past the doorway is coming out. Or does he? Froster has jumped on Sarus, takes him out. Napaski and Fake fight back though. Salvax has snuck his way into bottom A, and the last 3 players for TCM are all huddled around this A building. Oh, Salvax takes out Hectic.
TCM aren't happy with his positioning.
Once again, Salvax onto Labashmir. Has already gotten 2. Paradox is your last man standing, lands the shot there onto Fake. And now has Replan scoping in on him. But Salvax peeking out from that top A window, takes him out. And ESPC
How does he have the
nailed it
balls
first
to
round.
peek that? He knew the scope was on scope wall and is still peeking the top window. Incredible stuff.
Confidence.
Confidence, indeed. Confidence is key. Pick it up with. Let's go with Replan. Let's see what he's bringing to the table. Up against Paradox. Spots. Ooh, just spots one on the cross to A as Salvax opens up first blood onto Lubishmit. You can only assume that was an A and A's. Lubishmit definitely favors the A side. Froster though holding streak, trying to control the A rush already. One already has crossed though for ESPC as Paradox picks up a frag onto Napaski. Froster chilling in B-Alley, 2 players, 1 Fake coming out from ESPC. Froster's whereabouts definitely are known as Salvax gets a second onto Hectic. Sarah's onto Froster. Matveros replying, finally taking down Salvax. Salvax definitely not going down without a fight though. Made a massive dent actually in that side as Paradox lands the nade. Sarah's decides against planting as with the calf positioning. It's such a risky maneuver trying to get that bomb down with a player in calf. So that's going to be all on his buddy Replan to take down Jermaine, and Jermaine knows that Replan is after his blood. He really knows that his whereabouts are known, and a nade seals the deal. A Fake still nonetheless coming out from Sarah is questionable. Really, as Paradox attempts to take that bomb down, a Fake could have been the wrong decision from Sarah. Sarah's tagged, oh, and it was! Paradox taking him down after catching him off guard with that Fake. And now 1v1, Replan with it all to do, and Replan, I don't think he was quite expecting this. Definitely felt like he had the advantage only a couple of seconds ago. Replan looking for that planter. Spots him. Tags his feet. Surely not. Great play from Paradox. Really good play from him. Positioning himself just at the nick of time. And that is 1-1.
Salvax on 5 frags. Paradox on 5 frags after just 2 rounds. Both of these 2 players are on a mission to help their team out. Froster with a very interesting nade. Nading towards the top of that bus. Seeing if it connects with anyone. Unfortunately not. Fake pushing forward as his teammate Sarus gets into a little gun battle in front of him. Although Sarus coming out on top. Are they going to be going for a straight plant here? No, that nade comes in. Hectic getting that spot right onto Fake. Fake trying to run away, but could not get away fast enough. And now Salvax there onto Labashmir. Jermaine once again back into this cafe position. Of course, now he knows that they have a nade to be able to take him out later on into the matchup, so he's got to be very careful about his positioning. Salvax onto Paradox. But Jermaine quickly replying though. A 2-on-2 as ESPC move forward onto this bomb site. It doesn't really allow much cover or much covering fire, especially with Sarus on the other side of the map. Make that Napaski. Now they're just trying to find that one pick, trying to open up either one of the bomb sites for them. Napaski crawling down the street.
No risks being taken here.
Not been spotted just yet, although Jermaine should know something is up. No doubt he can feel it flicking back left and right. Lepaski moves in, takes down Jermaine. Hectic couldn't really do much to cover him though. Hectic finds Lepaski, but Lepaski quicker on that AK does take him out, and that's going to put them to a 2-1 lead over TCM.
And great play from Lepaski. Wow, really impressed by that.
Very much so.
Right, so let's see what Replan does to rival Paradox, who's definitely taking it away at the moment in the scope battle. Great amount of frags for him. Once again, demanding this this pick, and it does work. Getting a frag onto Paradox. Paradox rushes across that street as Lepaski follows for ESPC. TCM, though, fighting back with Jermaine. Onto Salvax. Froster chilling in back 8, looking to find one in basement. Doesn't as he retreats back. There is him and another TCM player, both back 8. In fact, both SMGs playing A. An interesting setup. Tends to be the kind of the average play would be an SMG and B as the fake, and the nade comes out from Jermaine. Nice exchange of frags there. Just before Jermaine goes down, he takes fake with him as the nades from TCM just not letting that bomb go down. Saras goes down to Frosters as Lewis goes on to Replan. ESPC destroyed simply by trying to get that bomb down, and now Froster's going to mop it up onto Lepaski, and that was a great round for TCM.
TCM following those nades up one by one and picking themselves up 2 quick frags with it, and not exposing themselves in the process. And ESPC really need to watch out for that, especially after TCM knew that they would try and go back in for their bomb plant, or at least try and go back in to pick up the bomb. Do we actually have a fast plant coming out here? It looks like it. Yes, it is. It does go down. Saruz gets that fast plant out. Froster moves forward, takes out Saruz. Well, ESPC have got that bomb down. They should be in some good positions to prevent this bomb defuse. And Jermaine pushes forward, takes out Salvax. TCM actually coming forward in strong numbers. They are 2 men to the good right now. As Froster takes out Lepaski, ESPC are falling to the guns of TCM, and it doesn't look like they'll actually be able to stop TCM to get this defuse in. And there we go, Hectic cleans house, and that is going to be TCM taking the round right out under ESPC after they got that fast plant. And that's going to mean a 3-2 scoreline in favor of TCM.
He definitely smiles on the TCM side of things there. I mean, that's a situation a lot of teams don't really feel like they can come back from. A fast plant can be quite deadly. TCM proved not today. And Paradox with is that a counter to the wallbang that Replan was with to the cross the Replan was watching?
I'm not actually 100% sure.
No. Still though,
definitely will have people telling us soon.
You do see 1, 2, 3. There's 4 players of TCM all on the A side, and one obviously hasn't crossed, and that's Jermaine. And Jermaine, his position is going to be known every round. They know he plays gaff, and there's very little ESPC can do about them at the moment. Still though, ESPC doing very well this round. Only 2 TCM players remain. Jermaine and Paradox. ESPC almost note their positions already as it's Scope and then the CAF AK, both of which are relatively easy to pick. Jermaine heavily tagged, making his way back towards spawn. Doesn't want to go down just yet, but the bomb thinks otherwise as it does go down. Looking for Paradox. Paradox trying to get on the Deagle. Does as Salvax falls to his Deagle. Saras though, and Saras and Fake come up that round up for ESPC. And once again, tit for tat. Nice start from both teams.
Bring it back to 3-2. The thing is, ESPC having the attacking side, they really want to look to try and gain that advantage. Of course, getting to that half-time score. It is so difficult to try and defend on the defending, or try to defend on the defending side. So it's going to have to be ESPC who make a stand here on the attacking side. Pushing forward, he's going to try and find Paradox. Paradox is nowhere near though, as he is actually down. Does get taken out by Salvax, landing himself 2 frags, grabbing himself a 30 to takes out Froster. And there we go. Do we see him taking a 4th? Yes, he does. So he takes out Jermaine. Hectic is the last man standing. And his teammates firing away, draws his attention. He walks back towards 8. Falls out to the back. Did he just spot the player? Yes, he did. And he will be getting himself the ace there in the 7th round. Really well played there from Salvax. And that's going to bring a score up to a massive 14 kills in 7 rounds. That
is a screenshot. That is incredible play from him. Still though, let's see what we have from Salvax this round. See if he's going to bring something similar to the table. He's not going to rush. He is. Walks straight down the stairs. Not going to see the typical strafe as he's already in back A. TCM not really expecting this. Does get spotted. Going to come around the corner. He's going to take down Froster. Froster losing that hip fire battle. Relatively unlucky from him as the flash comes in from Salvax. His position is known. Is he going to make the most of it though? Looking for Jermaine, hungry for Jermaine's blood in calf. Jermaine actually landing the nade onto that planter, thrown from spawn as it becomes a 4v3. ESPC desperate to get this bomb down, but not going to go down to TCM's nades this time as Salvax just getting away with jumping out that window that really was not covered by TCM, and they didn't really have an option. The only person who really could do that was Jermaine, and Jermaine is under enough pressure as it is, as he's constantly pressed to try and get this bomb down. Not going to happen. Ipazki's on him like an absolute machine. Now all on Lieberschmidt. Not going to happen last long as Salvax gets another frag. Salvax just decimating TCM, and something needs to change fast on A. Let's go with the in fact, go with the TCM SMG. See what they're doing wrong on that A side.
Well, there's not so much about what they're doing wrong, but just where they're kind of being outdone in certain situations. I mean, they're getting into good placings and they're getting into good positions to take out players, but unfortunately just can't close it off. Froster taking out Salvax. That's going to be a big one for his team already as he now moves forward towards that back A side. Pushing forward, Lieberschmidt onto Ipazki. Froster still staying calm. Hectic finally taking out Saruz now after a lot of AK fire across that map. Hectic once again going for a peek. Brilliant double headshot there onto Fake, peeking left and right. Really well played there from Hectic. And now it is all down to Replan, who's all the way over in spawn building, quickly shut down there by Lieberschmidt. 5-4 is your scoreline as they move on into the 10th round now.
10th round, and we do see ESPC not quite the lead they were looking. They're at the moment looking for. I think they're going to want to get another, I'm going to say 2, maybe 3 rounds if they really want to kind of confirm that this is the attacking side of Crossfire. And at the moment, it's not looking too likely. ESPC down 1 man, 4-3. Sarah's pushing basement. There is a player there to intercept. Lieberschmidt onto him. Ipazki quickly though, avenging his teammate. As it becomes a 3v2. Jermaine once again behind the same counter every time. He does such a great job for such a difficult position to play, as he has. That Fake has just given him enough time to get that nade out, and I think it might just take him on boxes. Fake gonna, oh, good reactions from him. Heard that nade coming in, just wiggled a little bit away from that B-bomb. Jermaine now with it all to do. He knows that his A-Cross is going to be watched, and he does just get behind cover in time. Can he take down Nipzak? So AK battle across the street with Fake doing very little as the Deagle doesn't really succeed. 36 seconds. He's going to have to do something quite cheeky if he wants to bring this round home. He still hasn't reloaded his AK, demanding a frag before he puts his Bling Deagle away. Probably succeed better if he sent that to Cash for Gold. He's got 20 seconds and he's got absolutely nothing to do. Seriously, the pressure from ESPC is just lacking, but they can stop that defuse, and there it is, 6-4.
No matter how I look at it, Selvax still sitting on 17 frags. 2 rounds to go till the end of the half. No doubt could make a 20 if he puts his mind to it. And again, always seeing Froster going for a frost push. He's just going to go for his casual nade, then go towards back A. It looks like he's doing so. Lieberschmidt, on the other hand, having none of this. And he wants to go find himself some action. Has given his position away, unfortunately, and is going to have to fall back. Trying to hold this A building with Ipazki, taking out Jermaine with the nade.
Nice.
Frost on to Selvax. Jermaine frag is going to be pretty vital for them in the long run, especially knowing that there's not really going to be a player in Cafe to try and defend the bomb plant going down from that angle. Moves down the stairs, making sure no one's towards back A. Where is Paradox? He's scoping in on that bus. He is waiting for a player to just run into his scope. Although Replan, on the other hand, having a different attack plan, or they're going to be staying very far back in spawn. Spots an SMG, unfortunately, just missing. Misses it again. Finally takes out Lieberschmidt. My word, Lieberschmidt, if you have 3 bullets coming in your direction, run, dear lad,
exactly.
Run. And Replan does get tagged up now as he does spot Paradox. Paradox moving all the way towards back A. Replan's going to pop that smoke out. He's going to go and pick up that bomb. Is he going to fake it and try and get away? Yes, he is. Are there any nades out for TCM? Doesn't seem so, and Replan's going to go in now for this full plant. They know there's no Jermaine to stop them from the side. He's wiggling left and right in hope that it maybe helps him dodge the bullets. And gets back up towards those boxes. Hectic moving forward. There is a player right in the middle of the street. It is Ipazki. And he should be able to pick himself up quite a couple of frags when both of these players cross the street. Although unfortunately for him, there's one in front of him and one behind him. And there he goes, takes out Hectic. Got to be careful.
Nice.
Replan takes out Paradox though, saves him, and that's the 7-4. If it's an 8-4 half though, I'm really got my money on ESPC to take the final half.
Well, yeah, I think the ESPC definitely looking strong, especially with their play on A. You know just how dominant an SMG getting into A can be, and he's just demonstrating it beautifully. If we have a quick look at the scoreboard, I think, what is he on now? 18 frags on the half. He's on for the 40 bomb. And I think that would be quite an achievement at any LAN event, especially against a team like TCM. we'll see how this plays out. Straight away, we do see a 4v4 established. Paradox taking Salvax down on the A side. Not going to let him do any more damage than he already has. As the nade comes in, Paradox with the second onto Nipazki. Fake coming out. Fake coming out with a fake. As it is 4v3. Another nade onto beat Ali. Replan this time behind the hands, and that means, oh, Jermaine. It's such a vulnerability with Caf, as there's only so many places he can be which can't be naded. And Replan timing it beautifully once again. 3v3. Paradox hunting for Replan. Replan spots him just beforehand as he retreats back into spawn house. 40 seconds as the bomb. Is the bomb going down or is it another fake? I think it is. Fake, yep, fake. Once again. I understand this guy's name gets difficult when he does pretend to plant. As it is 29 seconds. Nice play from Paradox. Paradox really bringing this round home for TCM. Looking for the 7-5. Replan up against 3. Paradox, Hectic and Froster remain. All after Replan's blood. Replan taking a very, I'm going to say, poor position, but he does manage to get away for now. No deagles in his bullets. Surely he's not going to go his way. Doesn't. As 7-5 on the board at the half. Not bad at all.
Definitely not bad. I mean, Paradox 4 frags that round.
Incredible stuff.
Literally just the last frag being stolen away there by Hectic. 7-5 at the halftime. TCM looked pretty happy with that one.
They seemed quite chilled, yeah. I mean, maybe what we all know an 8-4 was more than likely or more possible, and I think they're quite happy to have avoided that.
Now with that, hoping to move forward quickly into the second half. Just the last couple of plays from TCM before they get back underway. It seems like they all are confident. Not much team talk going on between them. They all pretty much know what to do, is get their heads down and do it. And so we shall start the second half here. TCM versus ESPC, second map. ESPC are currently the 1 round up as we move into this one. They've got the 2-round lead, but defense on Crossfire, it's going to be difficult for them. They really need to try and hold it off as much as they can. Replan spotting up into that smoke, lands a shot there onto Froster, and is actually able to dodge the nade in that position. So Ruse taking that grenade for him, not even a bullet.
Great play.
Means that ESPC are the man down. With TCM's 4 men still left standing. Replan spots someone moving in. It is Lubashmir that is in that light building. He needs to be careful about where he moves now. Of course, he doesn't know it, but Replan is scoping in on him. And Jermaine staying close, but he's on this light building. Now Fake moving up towards lower light. Hectic takes out Nipazki. And TCM are looking solid here as they move forward in the round. Lubashmir onto Fake. Lubashmir just going to pick up that weapon. And of course, Replan, last man standing here with scope for ESPC. Lining up the shot to catch the play, running away from the bomb next to that bus, but it's not coming the way he wants it. And now with Jermaine at the top corner, takes out Replan, last man standing, and that's going to be 6-7 in favor of ESPC. But now down to 1 round difference, and this is where TCM could really start pulling it back. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and I have to say that TCM really, no matter what kind of the situation is, they don't really, they always put a brave face on. And that seems to be working. Once again, TCM off to a great start. 2 players down, Fake and Salvax, both taken down very early on. Still, Sarah's pushing for that Melon's control. Not going to do much considering the majority of those players for the TCM side are nowhere near it, really. One pushing in now. Sarah's surely going to come into contact with Froster. Does, as he brings it back to 4v3. Oh, 4v3. Make it 3v3 now as Nipazki does take him down. Oh, Lubashmir on the A. Sarah's under a lot of scrutiny though, as there's 2 players pushing that Melon's side. Him still holding Melon. He's not going to go without a fight. Paradox getting taken out with a lovely little play, wiggling his way into the corridor. As Hectic, the bomb carrot, taking it steady. Doesn't want to risk losing that bomb to this Melon's SMG. Nipazki getting the frag onto Jermaine, bringing it all on Hectic's shoulders. As Replan, Nipazki, and Sarah's all stand between him and this round. He's got plenty of time. He's definitely not going to rush towards a bomb site. He can still get to either of them, but it's no peaks. I can only assume no peaks anyway are going to occur from ESPC. Still, only time will tell. One beginning to push out to the right-hand side. No risks being taken by ESPC. We see these positions being taken. Nipazki, only real threat at the moment to Hectic, and Hectic peaks it just at the right time. Surely now, 20 seconds on the clock. He's got to get that bomb down. If I suppose he has the possibility of going for the frags. 13 seconds. Now ESPC, one of them is just going to surely take a corner and sit in it. Oh, he gets the... No. He thinks the bomb's going down. He's got to go around with the Sarah's.
Sarah's saving what could have been a very embarrassing round for ESPC.
So close there.
Very close. Hectic still unfazed though.
Once Hectic had taken out that first player, the rest of ESPC really should have just sat back down. They didn't do so. Came very, very, very close to TCM actually picking up that round. Either way, Replan going back to the reverse shot, actually peeking back where he peaks. And now still 5 alive as Froster moves forward into this watermelon building. There's one just off to his bottom left-hand side. Has he heard the player though? That is the big question. He hasn't done so. It is a fake. As it was called. Jermaine with the nade there onto Saruz. Replan onto Labashmir. 4-on-4. A tag hits as TCM are once again scared away from that bomb side. Napaski onto Froster with that AK. Jermaine lines up his wallbang to behind that counter, making sure that no one is trying to gun down his team as TCM try to go for that bomb. Replan onto Paradox. Jermaine and Hectic, the last two standing. And ESPC really look posed to take this round. Jermaine pushing down. He's got to be careful. ESPC are a little bit more awake when it comes to players just walking down in front of them. Sluix on the, Selvax on the other hand, does get taken out. Jermaine also getting Napaski. Fake replies onto Hectic, but Fake flying around after grabbing Hectic also turns around to get Jermaine, and that's going to take it to 6-9 in favor of ESPC. And, Selvax hasn't actually gotten a frag in the last 3 rounds.
It's true, and yet it also says something about his teammates, considering he's still sat at least 6 frags above the rest. Still, let's go with Replan, see what he's going to bring to the table today. Towards top corner, no smoke on it. Oh, great play from him, catching Lieberschmidt just on the way up top stairs. He could have caused a lot of damage if he had got in there. And so a real vital frag there for Replan. Only frag to go for so far as well, as Paradox searches for Replan. I don't think the call from Lieberschmidt was he had absolutely no idea where Replan was, and that's because Replan has just dropped Paradox as well. 2 players down now as Replan surely going to want to remove himself from that spawn house. Oh, just catching a glimpse of the Faker on that bomb site as it's 4v3. Shooting pixels. Replan picks up a 3rd onto Hectic. I think he was the bomb carrier for TCM as now Jermaine in his trusty calf. As Foster dives out on Melon's taking down Saras. That's a vital frag, opening up B alley. We need Jermaine has just a little bit more freedom now. As he does start pushing out of light. Looking for one in wooden. Coming around the corner. SMG v AK wasn't going to happen as Froster does try and get that bomb down. He has successfully got it down, but the nade from Replan. Replan decimating that round. Great play from him, really supporting in that scope, and 16 frags reflects that.
And now, the one problem is that TCM have only gained 1 round in the last, 4 that's been played so far. So the odds not looking so good for TCM right now. They really need to start picking up their game, getting their heads back into this matchup, and realizing, even though they do have a second chance, it means that they're coming back with a second chance, and the team they're playing against only needs to win 1 map against them. Indeed. So they don't want to make that massive struggle for themselves, and instead rather just get it now. Saruz pushing up, takes out Hectic. Froster shuts him down though. Paradox pushing forward as he tries to go for a fake on that bomb. And Labashmi onto Napaski with that deagle. Looks like that A side has been taken over by a TCM player. Fake heavily flashed. Waiting for someone to walk in front of his aim. Jermaine onto Replan in this round. Now looking very good for TCM. Fake grabs to Labashmir, drops down to get another one. No SMG ammo though,
make it away from that.
But either way, Frost is going to come in to clear up all that mess, and that's going to be a 10-7 in favor of TCM. TCM grabbing their 2nd round of this half, but it has been a little bit late.
Yeah, yes indeed. All right, so I want to take it with Paradox to see what he's doing this round on the opening cross. Smoke very fast. I think that's from his team actually, as the nade was very far. One from one of the ESPC SMGs as Frost does successfully nade Nipzak. Nipazki, I apologize. As Saras does bring it to 4v4. Hectic tagged, but gonna recover. Paradox watching Melon. He seems to be doing a job, but maybe his fallen teammate as Jermaine gets a great play onto Saras. That's the B push down. And that just enables a bit of a B plan. No, not the B push down, as Jermaine just got taken down by Salvax. 3v3. Salvax just chilling now. He's looking for someone to push him, but it's not going to happen. As ESPC are at a disadvantage. He needs to put some pressure on him, and fast, as he begins to push towards A. Looking for that player in A. There's one there as he does get spotted. That surely, you would think, is his life over. He's been spotted, naded, called, but no. Bomb goes down, not over for Salvax yet though, as he does commence this push onto the light player. He's gone way back to spawn. Salvax must be unsure of that. There's so much sound going on. No, must have thought. Oh, and Salvax has been messed with. His head is thoroughly messed with as it's 29 seconds. Hectic putting some fire onto A. Surely not going to go his way this round. TCM claw it back. They do. Frag from Hectic to bring it to 10-8. TCM still in a sticky situation though.
The odd thing is that Salvax has gotten a frag each time the last 2 rounds, and they've lost. Whereas the rounds he wasn't getting anything, they were winning the rounds.
His frags are a bad luck charm.
So maybe the question, yeah, Salvax should not get any frags. And mentioning him, let's take it away with him this round, pushing it towards that top A, takes out Labashmir, and has sealed the fate for ESPC this round. We aren't joking about that though, of course. We'll see if ESPC can hold off this round. He does get heavily tagged up. Jermaine spraying into that bomb side. Can Apaski stop the push though? Saruz onto Froster. It's looking good. And oh, Paradox heavily tagged up. Saruz onto Hectic. Paradox finally shutting him down with a revenge frag. Now Paradox moving forward onto that bomb. Wants to fake it and run away. Seems to have a little bit of troubles with it though.
Nice.
And Apaski coming in from behind is going to take him down. Now Jermaine, the man that has been sitting on light the whole round, as I realize he's still at light, and doesn't really have much to work with. Players all around. Apaski going to finish him off, and that's going to take it to 11-8. ESPC now 3 rounds in the lead, 2 away from winning this and securing themselves a spot in the grand finals that is taking place tomorrow, and along with that point advantage going into the finals.
Yes, indeed. And have we found out who they're going to be playing yet? Is that been played?
I believe TCM will be playing Frag Masters in the consolation final. The low bracket final.
Okay, so let's see where this takes us. Froster, Melon, Replant and Lubishmer exchanging frags. Paradox going down though, scope down as Jermaine follows up with a frag onto Salvax. Both SMGs down now as Nipazki and Replant left to fight ESPC's corner. Nipzak in cap holding steady. Replant with a cheeky double. Jermaine, Froster and Lubishmer. Oh, and the Finnish side go wild as you hear the applause coming in from the spectators behind them. And Replant, absolute brilliant play. And 12-8, a vital round as well.
Really came out there from nothing and showed a lot of something. And that's going to put them just one round away from securing their place in that grand finals position. Replant, let's take it away with him. The man who finished off so brilliantly last round. Give him some coverage. Paradox does land the first shot onto Salvax though. That still does not mean that ESPC are out of it, of course. Going back to grab himself a couple of frags. He does spot Paradox there. Predicts it wrong. They're thinking Paradox is going to go right, and he did run left. And now Froster drops. First man down for TCM this round. And with that, Replant tries to find Paradox. Where's Paradox though? He's on the far left-hand side of the building, nowhere near where Replant is looking. Can he find that final frag though? Replant pushes forward. Fake takes out Lavashmir. Hectic replies onto Saruz. Replant trying to find Paradox, although hearing the shots ring off, he needs to now expect Paradox to try to start pushing into that watermelon building. And let's see where it's going to go. Paradox actually now in that doorway that Replant's watching for so long. The moment he looks away, they decide to move in. Fake on the bomb. Oh, ESPC falling for it. Doesn't look like it. Jermaine's watching the front of that A building. He has no idea where these last 2 players actually are. And we'll see Hectic go down. Jermaine moves in, takes out Fake. Replant's your last man standing. And that still says a whole lot for the team. Replant actually getting heavily tagged up, unable to take out Paradox, who gets that bomb down. Now Paradox safely just going to run away. Jermaine doing the exact same. And now it's Replant's turn to move in and try and find the frags.
Jermaine's got his exits covered.
Doesn't have too much to worry about as of yet. Paradox going towards spawn building. Replant slightly tagged up. He has regained his health. Moves onto that bomb site. Gets the smoke down, but Jermaine takes him out, bringing it back to 9-12. There's still 3 rounds in this for ESPC to win this one. So TCM or ESPC need not worry just yet.
Yes, indeed. And now I really do want to see something special from Salvax once again. Let's go with him. He's once again playing A. Let's see if TCM do something to intercept that. As Replan does open up nicely onto Froster. Flash from Salvax, nothing for it. There is, you see a much slower TCM at the moment. No pressure being put on A. They are playing basement. They've got one on light. Nice positioning from them. However, Salvax still cautionary tails on A. Sarah's in B, 2 players to intercept. He really has done a great job getting into Milan. I can't help but think that TCM really aren't putting much pressure on it though. They really are kind of a vital part of the B push. And Sarah's is just allowed to walk in, taking out Paradox. See, vital frag going on there, scope down. No picks, leaving Replan wide open to try and get those picks on Melon. Luberschmidt onto Salvax though on A. Hectic with a nice dig onto Sarah's. That really should have gone his way. As you see a 3v3. Luberschmidt on A can do a lot from here if he plays this right. Fake and another SMG around. Can I assume that that is Nipazki? It's Replan. Tell a lie. Replan and Fake under threat. It's Hectic with the bomb in hand once again. Keeping it steady. Nipazki with the frag onto Hectic. That's the bomb down now. Nipazki is pushed up into Melon, but still, this Melon is such a threat at the moment. ESPC playing it brilliantly. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. This is looking to be an ESPC finisher. As that bomb needs to go down, as 3 people stop with the aim of stopping it. GG coming up from Paradox, thinks it's all over, and Jermaine, it is now as Jermaine goes down. Luberschmidt gets the frag, but not going to happen. The clock is against him. 7 seconds, make that 5, and now Fake and Nipazki just going prone in corners. It's game, set, and match, and that's 13-9.
That's 13-9, guys. Team ESPC will be moving on into the grand final, and that means they also have that 1-point advantage. 2-0 in the overall map score, and just didn't seem like it was TCM Gaming's day today.
You see them there. Small look of disappointment, I have to say.
But of course, they still do have another chance. They will be dropping into the lower brackets now. So it can fight their way back. They will be facing it up versus TCM, I believe, in the lower bracket finals. But we will be covering that, of course. So do stick around. This has been the coverage. TCM Gaming versus ESPC. ESPC take a 2-0 from myself, Machine, from myself, Machine, from myself, Menace, and Machine. Do stick around for more action from Epic.EIGHT at Utoxeter, the Thermaltech eSports Call of Duty 4 tournament. We'll chat soon.
Thank you.
Chat soon.